Hello friends, today we are studying chemical reaction and equation part 2. Okay, this video is made on the behalf of Swami Vivekananda English Public School as an online class video. In first lecture we have studied the result of chemical reaction. The two results there was, the first was change in nature and identity. Okay, that was two nature result. And we have also studied the four changes that take place due to chemical reaction. The four changes was change in state, change in color, evolution of gas, and the fourth was change in temperature. So we are going to study the types of reaction. We have already studied combination reaction, decomposition reaction, displacement reaction. We were studying double decomposition reaction in our last video. Let's study this again. Double displacement reaction is the chemical reaction, the type of chemical reaction in which change in ions of the compound on reactant side take place. डबल डिस्प्लेसमेंट रिएक्शन एक ऐसा रिएक्शन है जिसमें चेंज इन आयंस होता है. आयन जो है एक्सचेंज हो जाता है from one compound to other and other to one. Okay, we will better understand from example. Taking an example of double displacement reaction, sodium sulfate plus barium chloride gives barium sulfate plus sodium chloride. Here we see that the ions, get exchanged. This SO4 got mixed with the barium and this chlorine are joined with this sodium. There is exchange of ion. Okay, this is positive, this is negative. You have studied about the ions in any compound in class 9 chemistry. Okay, here we see that sodium sulfate react with barium chloride to give barium sulfate and sodium chloride. This sulfate ion get reacted with barium and this chloride got mixed with sodium. This was the double decomposition reaction in which exchange of ion take place. Coming to redox reaction. Redox reaction is also known as oxidation reduction reaction. Oxidation reduction reaction. From the name oxidation, we can guess that there is any compound is getting oxidized, getting oxygen. Okay. The type of reaction in which one atom or compound, atom or molecule get oxidized while other gets reduced is known as oxidation reduction reaction. We will study oxidation and reduction in separately. Let us study this. Oxidation is the gaining of oxygen and losing of hydrogen. From this name oxidation, we can guess that there is oxygen adding in it. There is something oxidized. Okay, here gaining of oxygen takes place. You can guess it from the name. Gaining of oxygen and losing of hydrogen is known as oxidation reaction. Coming to reduction reaction, reduction is directly opposite of this oxidation reaction. Okay, reduction reaction, it is the losing of oxygen. Oxygen is being the compound is being reduced from oxygen. Okay, losing of oxygen and or losing of oxygen and or gaining of hydrogen. Reduction is directly opposite to oxidation. Okay, taking an example of redox reaction. Copper oxide, okay, plus hydrogen gives copper plus water. Here we see copper oxide is losing oxygen, so it is getting reduced. Reduction is taking place for copper oxide. Here this copper oxide is transferred into copper, so we can say the conversion of copper oxide into copper is reduction, because it is losing oxygen. Reduction. And the compound which is getting reduced, which is losing the oxygen, is known as reduced. Okay, the compound which is losing oxygen or gaining hydrogen is known as reduced. In this example, copper oxide is losing oxygen, means it is getting reduced. Okay, when anyone here hydrogen, okay, hydrogen is next compound in it. Hydrogen is getting oxygen, so we can say that hydrogen is oxidized. Oxidation is taking place, the transfer of hydrogen to water, H2O, okay, is known as oxidation. And the compound on which oxidation take place, ये जो compound है जिस पे oxidation हो रहा है, we tell this compound as oxidized. This was all about the redox reaction. But writing any chemical reaction, we are confused for one thing, that for example we take an example, take a reaction. We can take calcium oxide plus water gives calcium hydroxide. Okay, but we are confused that in which state this calcium oxide or this water or H2O molecule or this calcium hydroxide is reacted or is the product. What is the state of these compounds? So we study. This is also not a balanced chemical equation. This is balanced when we refers to the law of combination of mass. Law of combination of mass को जब हम देखेंगे उसके अनुसार ये जो केमिकल रिएक्शन है, ये केमिकल रिएक्शन जो है ये बैलेंस्ड है. बट इन अदर सेंस दिस इज an skeletal chemical equation, because it does not tell us what is the state of compound. So we will add some symbols in it. S is written for solid, L is written for liquid, AQ is written for aqueous, G is written for gas. Here calcium oxide is reacted in solid form, so we will write CaO, we will write S in blank, representing that calcium oxide is in solid form, plus H2O. Here H2O is in liquid form, so we will write H2O blank L. Okay, this will represent that water is in liquid form, and it gives CaOH2. It is in aqueous form. Aqueous is the mixture of solid and liquid. CaO is the compound of, it is the CaO, calcium oxide, is also known as quicklime. We mix quicklime powder in water to paint our walls, to whitewash our buildings. Okay, calcium oxide is also known as quicklime. Quicklime react with water to give calcium hydroxide. This is known as slaked lime. The solution of slaked lime solution is used for whitewashing. We use the solution of slaked lime for whitewashing our walls. Okay, this was very important example in reference for your board exam. When CaOH2 means slaked lime is painted on our walls, CaOH2, it reacts with carbon dioxide present in our air to give CaCO3, okay, plus H2O. When we whitewash our walls, okay, the calcium hydroxide, which is known as slaked lime, okay, this slaked lime reacts with carbon dioxide in our atmosphere to give calcium carbonate. Calcium carbonate is found on the whitewashed walls after 2-3 days. This calcium carbonate is found after 2 or 3 days, and water is evaporated from that wall. Okay, this was very important reaction for your board perspective. Now we are going to study the last topic of chemical reaction and equation. The last topic is result of oxidation reaction. Oxidation reaction. The first is corrosion. You all must have seen the rusting of iron. When we put an iron rod in atmosphere for a long time, the iron rod is attracted by moisture, acid and many agents of the atmosphere, and it gets a yellow or brownish surface, brownish cover on it. Okay, that is known as rust. Or we have also seen the silver sulfide layer on the silver materials. that is the black color. Black color of silver. Okay. Rusting of iron and the third is green coating, greenish on copper carbonate substance. Okay, these are the three examples of corrosion. Corrosion is the oxidation of, this is the definition of corrosion. Corrosion is the oxidation of metals in atmosphere due to different agents like acid, moisture, etc. Okay, the oxidation of metals in atmosphere due to different agents like acid, moisture and etc. is known as corrosion. And the black color of silver, the silver sulfide on silver, rusting of iron and greenish coating on copper carbonate is all the example of, all the result of corrosion. The next result of oxidation reaction is, the next is rancidity. Rancidity is on organic materials. Rancidity is the oxidation of oils and fats present in our food. We all have seen that when we keep any food materials in any iron jar, okay, or in the open air, it gets oxidized due to various agents. This is known as rancidity. In rancidity we all have seen smell and taste get changed. The food materials smell and taste get changed due to rancidity. To prevent our food from becoming rancid, okay, we put antioxidants in our food. Like you all have seen a gas that is found in the packed food, like you all have eaten the kurkure or Lays. In that packet there is some air. That air is nothing other than antioxidants which prevent the food particles to become rancid, to become oxidized. Okay, the example of antioxidants is nitrogen gas. Okay, this was all about your result of oxidation reaction. There is an exception which is very important for all of you for board perspective. The exception is aluminium. Aluminium is the only element जो कि कभी corroded नहीं होता है. बंद हो गया क्या? एल्यूमिनियम ऐसा एक एलिमेंट है जो कि कोरोनेट नहीं होता. ओके, दिस इज द एक्सेप्शन. दैट वाज ऑल अबाउट योर सेकेंड लेक्चर ऑफ chemical reaction and equation, and with this your chapter ends. If you have any doubt regarding this, you can ask in comment below. We will definitely try to answer all your queries.